Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Amoy Daily and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I've just got a video on things I think you should bring to uni, or some of the most important things you should definitely bring to uni. And at the end I'll kind of go through some stuff that you don't really have to bring that you're kind of told to bring generally. So let's get started. So, the first thing that you should definitely bring to uni, regardless of whether or not you're in a shared bathroom accommodation, is cleaning products. Cleaning products, guys, you need to bring cleaning products with you to uni because, well, things are gonna get messy, they're gonna get dirty, and you're gonna have to clean them, right? Like, more than likely, you will have cleaners, but don't rely on your cleaners. I can't speak for every single accommodation at every uni, but personally at my accommodation we had a cleaner who would clean the bathrooms every day of the week, or Monday to Friday, and our kitchen would get cleaned twice a week. But outside of those 2 days a week where the kitchen would get cleaned, there were 5 other days and there were 12 of us in my kitchen, so it got very messy. And I was like one of the few people in my kitchen that actually brought cleaning products. I'd recommend bringing like anti-bac wipes, anti-bac spray, blue cloth, antibacterial hand wash, and you don't need to get super expensive ones either. Literally, I got all of mine from Wilkinson's, and it was like pretty cheap. I got a big box of like 200 anti-bac wipes for like £3, I think. I was very surprised too. I know, but yeah, it just buy them from like Wilkinson's. It's very cheap, but I do recommend bringing them because it's just nice to be hygienic. Just kind of wipe over things. Obviously, you don't have to do like a super deep clean, but like just wipe down the counters, wipe down the table, especially in the kitchen because, well, you're gonna have to cook there and eat there. So it'd be good for it to be clean, and like don't rely on your cleaners because when your cleaner is not there, what are you gonna do when it's dirty? Exactly. Bring cleaning products with you to uni, please. So the next thing that I strongly suggest you bring to uni with you is distinctive cutlery and like plates and like cups and stuff. The keyword being distinctive. I didn't realise how important this would be until I got to uni. So when I was doing my uni shop, I was just buying like, like the cheapest cutlery. Like, as I said before, I did most of my like shopping for stuff in Wilkinson's. So I just got like this regular silver cutlery. I think it was probably like £2 or £3 or something for a full set. And I was like, this is fine. Then I turn up to uni and most other people in my kitchen have also just got plain silver cutlery. So long story short, I lost a lot of cutlery in term one, and I really wish I hadn't because, even though it was cheap, I still paid for it. So at the end of term one, I bought this like rainbow cutlery that I brought with me back to uni in term two, and that was so distinctive because, well, I was the only person in the kitchen who had it. So if anyone saw it in like the dish drainer, they knew it wasn't theirs, and if I saw it in there, well, I knew it was mine. So I'd strongly suggest bringing really distinctive cutlery with you, even if you put like a little mark on it, just so that you know it's yours and hopefully you won't lose anything. I also did lose a saucepan at uni as well. I brought two saucepans with me, one kind of small one and a bigger one, and I lost one, and then I had to buy another one, and then I found the other one because someone in my kitchen confused it for theirs. So definitely put some kind of marking on your cutlery and your plates and your glasses and stuff because, well, it just saves you from losing it. So yeah, that is the second thing I think you should bring. So the third thing that I would suggest you bring, I think this one's a bit more subjective, just really depends on you and like what you're comfortable with, but I would suggest bringing your own like duvet set and like pillows and stuff. I did this just for my own like peace of mind. I know many accommodations in many unis will provide you with like duvet set, pillows and stuff. But I didn't really want to use those ones because, one, they were ugly, and two, I knew they probably were washed, but I really didn't want to risk it. I also didn't know how many times they'd been used before, so I was like, I'll just bring my own peace of mind, and I can bring ones that I actually like looking at and that fit with the colour scheme I'm trying to achieve in my room. So yeah, I would suggest bringing a good one, and also you can bring like better quality ones as well. Like the ones the uni provided were quite like thin and, as I said before, like very like ugly and just not very nice. I would not want to sleep in that at all. So I just brought my own. So the fourth thing I would suggest you bring to uni, I'd say this one is more important if you're living in a shared bathroom accommodation, and that is flip-flops for you to wear in the shower, because you do not want to have your bare feet on that shower floor. Like, you just don't. Even if your showers get cleaned by cleaners, just don't do it. Like, you don't know how many people you'll be sharing those showers with. You don't know if other people are going in there barefoot. Just don't risk it. Just don't risk it. So definitely bring flip-flops just for hygiene purposes, and also just like walking around in as well. Yeah, but definitely, most definitely for the showers. Obviously, if you have your own shower, you might not worry about bringing flip-flops as much, but they'd just be good to bring, like, just in case. So the next thing I'm going to suggest isn't really something to bring, because I'm sure you'll be bringing this anyways, but just something to keep in mind when you're bringing this, and that is clothes. I strongly suggest you only bring the clothes you need. Try to avoid overpacking clothes as best as you can, because, well, I really overpacked for clothes when I was packing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna need this, haven't worn it in like 2 years, but you know, there might be an occasion where I'll need to wear it, and guess what? I didn't wear it. And it was only when I was packing up my uni room when I was moving back home, when I came across all of these clothes that I just hadn't seen for ages, that one, I didn't wear before I came to uni, didn't wear it at uni, and two, even if I wanted to wear it at uni, I didn't even remember that I owned them. So it just was just there taking up space in the car when I was moving, taking up space in the suitcase when I'm packing, and I was like, wow, my life would have been so much easier had I just not brought it, had I just, you know, had some self-control and, you know, really talked myself into the fact that I wasn't going to need that. So I'd just say keep in mind about what you are bringing. If you haven't used it whilst you're at home and before you go to uni, chances are you are not going to need it whilst you're at uni. So don't waste space and don't waste time by bringing it with you, because at the end of the day you're just going to be like, well, I've brought it and I don't need it at all. So one more thing that I suggest you bring to uni with you, of course this one is also more of a subjective one, you don't have to do it. I imagine it won't be the end of the world, maybe, but that is toilet paper. I suggest you bring, regardless of whether or not you live in a shared bathroom accommodation. Obviously, if you live in an ensuite accommodation, you'll need to bring toilet paper, but like, this is more of a kind of don't forget to bring toilet paper than a you have to bring toilet paper. Like, don't forget it. And even if you live in a shared bathroom accommodation, I would still suggest bringing toilet paper. I brought my own toilet paper. Only after I moved to uni though, but that was because I realised that the toilet paper they were providing us with was just not that great, like it wasn't good quality, so I bought my own toilet paper, and because it was just me using it, it lasted like quite a while, so I could bring like a better quality toilet paper. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Like, you don't have to do it, especially if your uni is already providing you with toilet paper, but just something I would suggest you keep in mind, and don't be ashamed to buy your own toilet paper. Like, it's your body, you do what you want with it, it's your comfort. If bringing your own toilet paper makes you feel more comfortable, then do it. Now I'm just going to briefly talk about some things that I think you don't really have to bring to uni. And first on that list is your own kitchen appliances, and by this I mean things like kettles, toasters, you know, that kind of stuff. Because more likely than not, if you were staying like on campus accommodation, at the very least, they should provide you with like kettles and toasters and microwaves and stuff, because, well, they'll provide you with ones that they've like tested for like fire safety. So I would suggest not bringing those. I know some people do still bring them, and some people probably have like reasons for bringing them, and that's fine. But I think if you kind of don't really need to bring one, I would suggest not bringing one, because, well, if your uni finds out you've brought one, like if they don't know you have one, you could get in trouble because like a fire hazard and stuff. And also it just works out more expensive for you. And if you're already sharing a kitchen, like as I said before, like it will get cleaned by cleaners. So don't stress too much about like your microwave and your kettles and toasters. The next thing that I suggest you don't bring to uni with you is lots of stationery, and also buying course books prior to getting to uni. I only say this because, what you're going to most likely find is that lots of your resources are going to be online, especially for the upcoming academic year. You know, with the current global situation, lots of unis are going online, so you don't need to worry about buying course books because, well, your readings are going to be online. And also, like, that just wastes money, especially if you don't know exactly what you're going to need, because you might not know which modules you'll be doing. I brought a lot of stationery to uni with me and ended up like just taking all of my notes online. All of my readings are online, so yeah, I would suggest not bringing that to uni with you. So that is all I have for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed that. Just thought I'd let you know I've also made a uni advice playlist, so that you should be able to see that on my channel. So I have a couple of other videos in there, but I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I just thought I'd share some things that I kind of learnt from my first year about what to bring and like what not to bring. I hope you've enjoyed. Check out my other videos if you haven't already, and they should be appearing on the screen at some point. I don't know when, but they will be. And make sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Don't forget to like and comment, and my social media will be linked in the description below in case you want to follow me. But other than that, have a good day.